Hello friends, today's video I will tell you that if you want to think in English, then how can you think in English? Do you have this question? So my dear friends, I want to tell you, how can you think in English? Do you have this question? Then what you have to do? First you have to try to speak. First you have to try to speak. You have to try to translate Hindi to English. After someday your mind will support you. After that, when you will speak English, then you will not have to think in Hindi, but you will speak directly in English. You will think in English. Yes, but first now you are beginner. Now you are beginner. Then you have to try to think Hindi to English. You have to try to translate Hindi to English, and after when you will complete a few months, some month after that, your brain will start thinking in English. Yes, because when you will face the same words again and again, then your mind will accept. Yes, your mind will accept, and he will speak directly in English. After that, you will not have to think in Hindi, but first what you have to do, you have to try to speak. You have to try to translate Hindi to English, because now you are beginner. Yes, until you think, first you have to understand the concept. After that, you will not have to take many effort. First you have confusion that where I have to use the helping verb, where I have to use the conjunction preposition, and where can I, how can I determine the what is subject. But when you practice again and again, then your brain will start, and it will help you. After that, suppose first time you speak your rural language, and at that time uh, you don't have to think. So my dear friends, I want to tell you that first you are beginner, then what you have to do, you have to think Hindi to English. Yes, you have to try to translate Hindi to English. You have to speak. Suppose I will go, मैं जाऊंगा, I will go, मैं बोलूंगा, I will speak. When you will repeat this words again and again, then after some time your brain will start think in English. Suppose you can say me, I'm not having to think in Hindi. Reason? Practice. When you will practice like me, then definitely your mind will prepare. Your mind will be prepared. After that, you will not have to take many effort. So my dear friend, what you have to do, if you want to speak English fluently and confidently, then what you have to do, you have to practice, because practice makes perfect person. Suppose you are driving a car, and there are the hill, then there are the breaker, then you automatic your leg will go on the brake, automatic your hand will go on the gear. Yes, why? Practice like this, my friends. First suppose when you are beginner, and you are driving the car, many time by mistake you press the brake instead of race. Yes, it happen or not? Yes, my friends, like this English. When you will speak English, then many time you will make mistake, but what you have to do, you have to practice. You keep practicing, and after that your brain will ready to think in English, and after that you will not have to take many effort. So what you have to do, you have to try to speak. Even if now you are speaking, you are practicing Hindi to English, then practice, keep practicing. After some time your brain will be ready, and you will not have to take many effort. You can see me, because some day ago I was unable to speak English. Yes, but now you can see. So when I can think in English, then how can you not think in English? But when you can think in English, when you will practice. Yes, because practice makes a perfect version. So my dear friend, what you have to do, you have to practice as much as possible, and with the help of practice, you can prepare your brain. Yes, your brain will support you. Now you have doubt, where can I use the just say, suppose you have to use the any, where can we use the any before the helping verb, after the helping verb. Suppose you have to use always, so where can you use the always, before the sentence, middle the sentence, the end the sentence. When you can clear your doubt, when you will practice. Yes, when you will practice again and again, then automatic your brain will accept. Yes, your brain will catch which word where we have to use. Yes, but when you will practice. So my dear friends, I want to tell you that if you want to think in English, then what you have to do, first you have to try to think Hindi to English. You have to translate Hindi to English, because now you are beginner. Now you are beginner, then you cannot think, you cannot directly think into English. You will have to give some days, some month, and after that your brain will ready. Yes, even if when you will speak among the people, then you will not have to think in Hindi, but your brain will think in English. Your brain will support you what you have to speak. Your brain will provide the words, verb, helping verb, whatever you need. Your brain will support you. But when, so my dear friends, I want to tell you, whatever you will store, you will take from your store. Your brain will support from your store, but your storage is empty. What will your brain provide you? What will your brain give you? So what you have to do, you have to learn more vocab, and after that your brain will support you. Suppose you didn't collect the vocab, and you are saying, give me vocab, or give me vocab about the what is the meaning of the water in Hindi. Your brain will not provide you. Suppose you want to ghamandi, you will say, give me the meaning of the ghamandi in English. Your brain will not support you, because you didn't collect, you didn't learn. So my dear friends, first you have to learn, and after that your brain will support you. After that your brain will provide the words, what you have to speak, what you don't have to speak. When your brain will provide, when you will gather, when you will collect, whatever you have, your brain will give you. Yes, whatever you have, your brain will give you, and whatever you will practice, your brain will support you, what you have to do, what you don't have to do. So my dear friend, I want to tell you that first you have to try to think in English. You have to learn more vocab. And how can you learn more vocab? Don't worry, I will make you practice, and I am providing a practice session. With the help of practice session, you can practice, and with the help of practice sessions, you can learn more vocab. You can know the structure. You can understand the how to use the structure. Okay, so I hope you got it, and we will meet next session.